Hey everyone, so I've already got my base done because I'm actually filming a first impression on this foundation today. I'll link it down below if it's up already. If not, coming soon. It should come out this week. But today is another first impression video on the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm so excited to try this. But I'm going to do the rest of my makeup too, just while I'm here. But it's basically going to be based around this, so I might even just speed up the rest of my makeup because you guys know what I do to set my face and stuff like that, and just talk to you guys while I do my eyeshadow maybe. So I might just play some music and do my makeup. Why do I feel like I linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm. Until the very last hour, we still got a few more days to slay. It's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all, lose it all, we lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm. And I absolutely love like this, it's amazing. So I've kept this in there to keep it all protected. I haven't even peeled off the little like sticker on the mirror yet. As you can see, I have not swatched it. So all of these impressions and, you know, views and everything are all my own. I think I'm gonna do something, you know, pinky with all these like quite pinky tones. So really nice. First, of course, I'm going to prime my eyelids. Like always, taking that same concealer that I just used. And it's just gonna go on my eyelids. I don't see the point in, you know, eye primers because, you know, you can just use a concealer. Some of them are good, especially like if you want like a white base. But like, again, you can just use like a NYX Jumbo eye pencil. So I just use concealer. I don't really see the point in spending like $20 for an eye primer when I can just use my concealer. Like, that's totally fine by me. And if you want that sticky base, just don't set it. But see, like I like to set it. I just use this to kind of conceal the veins on my eyelids. But I like to set it so that I don't have colours that are just gripping to certain bits more because of, you know, the fact that it's concealer, it's sticky. Things are going to stick to it. So there's not really like just like a white or like a bone sort of colour. So I'm just going to go in with the Shine XO palette just for the shade Clarity, which is just like a bony sort of colour. I'm just going to use that just to set down that concealer. Okay, so in the palette, you guys should know this by now, Anastasia did give you a double-ended brush. I don't know how I feel about the blendy brush. It's not very soft. But this brush feels kind of nice. So that side, but we'll see what happens. So I'm first going to go in with just like a neutral transition shade. I'm thinking maybe the shade Burnt Orange, which is just here. It's raining. Sorry guys if you can hear the rain. Just started raining. I'm really sorry if you can hear that. Hopefully you guys can't hear the rain. I'm really sorry. It's just started like raining out of nowhere. Anyway, so I'm going to go in with that shade Burnt Orange. Well, there's a lot of kickback in that. This brush is quite scratchy, so I don't know how I feel about that. And there's quite a lot of kickback in the pan. Okay, I definitely don't like that brush. Okay, so yeah, decided I don't like this brush, so that's why I was cleaning all my brushes so I can use a different brush for that color, because I really don't like that fluffy end. Now I know this brush is blue, but it shouldn't do anything. It's a lot of kickback in this shadow, but from what I'm seeing, it's not as bad as like Subculture and stuff. So this is the first ABH stuff I've tried, and I really wanted to try this palette. I've wanted to try it for ages, so obviously it's been out for ages. So I'm just going to go in with this clean fluffy brush just to blend this away because there's so much there. Yeah, I really don't like that other brush. These shadows are very pigmented, very beautiful. Well, so far from this one I've tried. Okay, so I have no idea what look I'm going for, guys, so I'm just kind of going to play around, but I think I want to use sort of like the purple and the berry tones. Now I think I'm going to go in, I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go in with Red Ochre, which is this one. One in the center down the bottom. Now I don't want to take too much because if this is anything like that first shade, it's going to be very pigmented. Trying to get as many colors in as possible so we can really see what, like, if there's any inconsistencies. But I think I'm going to use Love Letter. I'm going to put that sort of in the crease as well. I'm just going to use this sort of squashed brush. I love how pigmented these shadows are. I've already got like two very dark colors down. You can still see this shade, so it's really nice. Okay, then I'm just going to go back in with that brush that I was using. Just making sure they're blended really well together. I like this, there's no harsh lines, they're blending together very nicely. Do you know, I kind of had really high expectations for this palette because obviously, you know, it's $75 from Sephora. This is in Australian dollars, guys, just in case you're thinking, like, if anyone in America is watching, it's a lot more expensive over here and in New Zealand. So it's kind of thinking like something gold on the lid. So I'm thinking maybe Primavera, I think, because it's really nice and gold, and I can always put some of this on top to sort of lighten it. So I'm gonna go in with Primavera on just this little short shadow brush. I think I'm actually going to put some of Venetian Red, which is this sort of shimmery pink Kind of looks like Love Letter, just like shimmery. I'm actually going to put that straight on top of that colour. So I think I'm liking it a bit darker. Oh, that's pretty. It's very, very pretty. So I'm going to put this on top. And then I'm going to go in with Vermeer, which is like a silvery colour. And I'll put that on top just to give it more of a sparkle. I'm getting a little bit of fallout on my face. I'm not really packing it on that hard either, so I'm just going to take a shimmer brush. A fan brush, sorry. Just flick it away. Really like how that looks actually. I'm just going to leave that like that. Might add, I think I might put that colour Vermeer on my inner corner, and I might use Tempera on my my brow bone. First I'm going to do my outer corner. I'm going to take the shade Burnt Orange. And I'm going to go in with Red Ochre. Then I'm going to go in with Love Letter. Now I'm going to take Tempera on a little pencil brush and highlight my brow bone. It's a really nice brow bone highlight colour. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Vermeer. I'm going to put this on the inner corner. Just run a tiny bit of Red Ochre. I'm going to go in with the brush it came with and go in with a tiny bit of Love Letter. Really close to the lash line. I like this side of this brush. Just don't like the blender brush. I don't think it's very good. So, but I'll definitely use it for that one because I really like how this has turned out. Not kind of what I had in mind, but I like it anyway. So first impressions on this, I really like it. You do have to be really careful though, because if you take too much, like you can see like how like dented they all are already. It's quite powdery, so it is very, very pigmented. But really like this so far, so definitely have to try it out some more. We'll definitely be seeing that though in upcoming videos. Okay, so now mascara. I'm not going to do any liner today because I'm just really liking how this looks as it is, but I am going to get my lash glue ready. So I'm using the Duo eyelash adhesive, so I'm just going to pop on some mascara. This is the Rimel Scandaleyes Extreme Volume and Length Mascara. So I'm using these lashes today. So update on the BYS ones that I bought, I don't know how long ago. I used one pair like 8 times, totally fine that they broke. Then used one pair twice and they stuffed up, so I'm not too happy. Like the first ones I liked, which were like the triple charm, so they were like the double wispy ones, like Ardell's. I don't know, it's just weird. Now I'm going to zoom you guys out. So for lips today, I'm going to use something quite dark, obviously, because my eyes are quite dark. And I'm using the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Notion. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name because it's like half rubbed off. So I'm just going to add a really subtle highlight pretty much all over. And this is really, really, really subtle. So I'm really just going to pop this sort of like all over my face just as like a really nice soft glow because I'm feeling quite matte. And I can't use setting spray because of the first impression. So just using this as a very soft one all over my skin pretty much. Just very lightly. Just to make me look less matte. Then I'm going to go in with a more intense highlighter. Yeah, I'm going to go in with this gold from Models Prefer highlighter, Fame and Fortune, and I'm just going to go in with this really light champagne gold. And that's just going to go on my cheekbones, my nose, Cupid's bow, that is it for this video. Final thoughts on this is it is really nice. I really like it. There's a lot of kickback, but I can deal with that. You just got to be careful not to pick up too much product. That's the only problem with the kickback, because it comes off so much goes onto your brush, and then it can be really hard to blend away. But if you have good brushes, like, it works. So really like this palette. Definitely going to try it out a lot more, and you guys are definitely going to see it in upcoming videos. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed. Bye guys.